I going out of order? Oh, excuse me. Luciano.
The least esteemed.
The least esteemed, yeah, excuse me, my mistake. Luciano is the North American Regional Secretary for the World Student Christian Federation.
Thank you. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
How's everybody doing?
Great.
Good. I'm so excited. I'm really excited. I'm really pleased to see you all here for this historic event. We held a historic event a couple of years ago, so we like having historic events, so we continue having historic events. So, as you know, we launched the newly reborn North American region of the World Student Christian Federation in San Francisco in early 2009. At that conference, some of the students, actually all of the students from the US came together, and together with some of the senior friends that in jargon of WSCF are the alumni of the organization. And they decided that yes, we want to have a student Christian movement USA. And so we worked very hard ever since then. And this is the first step, the outcome of what started out in San Francisco and what is going to be, hopefully, a successful movement for generations to come. So I'm just going to give a very brief welcome on behalf of the World Student Christian Federation. As you know, the WSCF co-sponsors this event. My name is Luciano. I'm originally from Italy, from the Italian SCM when I was a student. So I'm a senior friend of the Italian SCM, and I'm a staff person for the WSCF here in North America. So I want to welcome to this launch that is being launched at a particular time, at a particular venue, at a particular historical moment. But at the same time, it's a launch that transcends the time, the venue, the region where this is taking place. As John Armott, one of the co-founders of the WSCF, used to say and sort of gave the spirit to the movement, the WSCF transcends the historical moment, but at the same time is inherently part of the historical moment that the movement is operating in. And so you are together, this group, you who are coming together at the launch, are the protagonists of this launch, but at the same time you are part of a cloud of witnesses that have come before you and that will come after you. So you are part of an already existing, thriving cloud of witnesses that have been part of this family that we call WSCF. And afterwards we will hear from some of our senior friends about their experience that they have gone through. And I want to welcome you to the WSCF, to the World Student Christian Federation, because the launch of the STF USA means that you are becoming automatically part of this wonderful global community, a global community of 105 national movements, a global movement that places at its core ecumenical formation, leadership training program for students and young people, social justice, activism, advocacy, and solidarity across the nations, across gender, across denominations, across theological perspectives, across sexual orientation, and so on and so forth. And I welcome you to a movement that has historically held the Bible on the one hand and the newspaper on the other, because it is by contextualizing theology that theology itself proposes itself as a liberating and transformative agency. And welcome to a movement of interconnectedness and relationship. Welcome to a place where your voice will shape the movement that you are about to launch. Your voice will be listened to, will be important for the movement to thrive, and it is the leadership that you will provide to the movement that will make this movement really successful. To end my brief welcome, although someone will say it's not a brief welcome, but I'm Italian, so I tend to like speaking a lot. I want to point out to the report of the regional, of the launch of the North American regional of the WSCF that took place in January 2009. And there's the opening speech of that event that I have given, and there's a sentence that I want to repeat because I think that it really, in some ways, for me, summarizes what you will be doing over this weekend. You will be part of a gathering that will go down in history as the official launch. At that time, it was of the newly established WSCF North American region. In this case, the Student Christian Movement USA. And so, write it in the annals, minstrels. Carve it in the stone, masons. Praise it in the lyrics, poets. The new prophets are rising, and the new movement is arising. And for us to have gotten here to this particular moment, a lot of people have put in a lot of work, and I want to thank all the people, all the leadership of the WSCF North America, of SCN USA, that have put so much work into this launch, in preparing this launch. First of all, I would like to thank Rachel Stacy. She's not here. She's running around. You have all heard from her. She is the conference coordinator, the staff person for SDM USA, and she has done a fantastic job in putting this conference together with the PrepCom and the steering committee. So I would invite you to thank her for all the work that she has done. And also I would like to thank the PrepCom and the steering committee of the SDM USA, who have put so many hours of work in the planning of this conference. So please give them a warm felt applause. And you will get to know them gradually during the weekend. So thank you and enjoy. Make of this event the best of it, and I hope you're going to have a wonderful time.